Oh, she's a steady sort of girl, isn't she?
Oh, she is, ma'am. Conscientious maid. But her young man's in the 11th Dragoons. They be gone to Melchester, and I was told she'd be gone after him.
What's the man's name?
I can't find out, miss, but I believe he's higher in rank than a private.
Cane Ball, you'd better go over to Farmer Baldwood and tell him that.
Yes, mistress.
Now that most of you are present, last night I came upon Pennyways, the bailiff, stealing barley from the granary. I was going to prosecute him, but I've decided against it. And I won't appoint another bailiff. I'm going to manage everything myself. I don't yet know my talents in farming, but I'll do my best. And if you serve me well, so shall I serve you. And don't any of you think that because I'm a woman, I don't know the difference between good goings-on and bad. I will be up before you are awake. I will be afield before you are up. And I will have breakfasted before you are afield. In short, I will astonish you all. Next, Jan Colgan.
Ladies.
Evening, sir.
Which girl are you?
And do you know me?
Fanny. What are you doing here?
You said I was to come.
Well, I said you might. So wonder you found me. You didn't walk all the way from Weatherbury, did you?
Can you come to me?
The people have sounded, Fan. I'm as good as in jail till the morning.
When will it be, Frank?
What?
Please, Frank, don't force me to say what ought to be said by you.
Well, never mind. Say it.
When will we be married?
Oh, really, Fan? You come in like this? It's all so sudden.
You think me forward. Don't, Frank. I love you, and you told me so many times we would be married, and...
Don't cry. If I said we will, we will.
Will you come to me tomorrow? I'm at Mrs. Twill's in North Street. I don't like to come to the barracks. There are bad women about.
I'll come tomorrow. Good night, Van.
Good night, Frank. Good night.
Come on.
I see one then.
Pretty fast. There's women in here.
Last of nerve coming in here.
Alan Ford. Your blasted distraction. That's what she is.
Well?
I'm afraid, miss. Most you can do with this is feed it to the pigs. Best taken off you is 30 shillings a quarter. And I'm doing you a service taking it off your hands.
Well, you pigs will just have to do without them, won't they? This corn is worth 62 and I'll take no less.
Okay, sold it. Mr. Everdeen,
You can't show tender feelings in front of the men, Fan. Would have been laughed out of the barracks. Come here. You know you're my sweetheart.
Am I?
I have no other.
When you said we would be married, did you mean it?
Of course I did.
I know I'm not. I just want you to be sure in your mind.
Well, if you're having second thoughts...
Don't be foolish, Frank. You know I love you with all my heart.
Oh, Fanny, I do want to marry you. I do. Which will it be, church or chapel?
Oh, Frank. I'm so happy.
Morning, Secretary.
Morning, Miss Evans.
Lyd, what's there to do to pass the time on a Sunday?
Did you ever find out who you will marry by means of the Bible and key, miss?
Don't be foolish, Lizzie.
Some believe in it.
I'll fetch the front door key.
It's moving. Who did you think of?
I'm not telling.
Did you notice Mr. Bodewood's doings in church this morning?
No,
His pew's exactly opposite yours, miss.
I wasn't looking at him. Well, what did he do?
He didn't turn his head once to look at you all through the service.
Why should he? I didn't ask him to.
Everyone else was noticing you. Still, to said a woman jilted him when he was young, that's why he's so reserved.
People always say that. I expect it's in his nature to be so wrapped up and indifferent to everything.
Yes, miss. Rich and gentlemanly, what does he care? What's that for? Mr. Boldwood.
No, only little Teddy Coggan. Can make a pretty surprise for him. What shall I put?
The rose is red, the violet blue, carnation sweet, and so are you. Oh, what fun it'd be to send it to old Boldwood.